Hello, everyone, and make sure you've shut off your ACs because I'm sure you heard that because Michael doesn't quite understand what be quiet means. For everyone else, welcome to Never Split the Party. This is season 2, episode 11, I'm pretty sure, of our Starfinder campaign, which we've titled aptly Mostly Harmful. My name is Dustin. I also go by the Arbitrary Nerd. I'm the GM for Starfinder and for probably most things we're actually planning on doing in the future, which we'll talk about more on the after party, which happens after our show. So hang out if you want to chat shop and all that weird stuff. I'm going to let my lovely cast and Patrick introduce themselves. Take it away.
Hi, I'm Patrick. I thought I was lovely. I'm finding out now I'm not. It's heartbreaking. I play Rye. He's the captain of this crew. Also, experience heartbreak all the time. Everything is awful in real life and fake.
That's our show subtitle. Mostly harmful. Everything is awful.
I'm Michael, and I'm playing Zero, the android operative, the ship's pilot. And well, no, things aren't really going that bad for me, so that's just a Rye thing.
Hi, I'm Chris. I'm lovely. I haven't turned off my AC yet, but I play Milla, Dotwood Abigail, and he is a Yosoki mechanic. A damn good one at it.
Hello, everyone. My name is Nick, and I play Brawl, who's a Yosoki soldier. He's got some guns. They're not like firearms, but they're attached to his body. And he got attacked by a plant thing that I'm totally going to wrestle this episode.
I'm Justin. I play Seeker, the android technomancer, and I am unfortunately not very lovely today as I am kind of sick. So
I think you're still lovely, Justin.
Oh, thanks. But yeah.
All right, now that that is out of the way, my only announcement for tonight is don't forget to work down that stream boss, throw bits, follow the channel if you haven't, sub if you like us. The stream boss that we are still working at, I think if I'm not reading this wrong, the HP is at 1122, which is 1122. When you've beaten that boss, we'll trigger an encounter with our lovely player character, Brawl, i.e. Brawl versus all the rest of the party, which will be great. Otherwise, any other announcements before I give the recap? Awesome. No, nothing. Great. I'll accept no's in the future. Like you can just okay. Last time they continue to work through the semi-abandoned R&D facility that they infiltrated. The only person they've been able to talk to inside of the facility is a AI, maybe not AI. Some people have some suspicions. Goes by the name of Nate or Nat3, and he's been mostly antagonistic to the party, which is good for me. They've also encountered some test subjects, some beasties that seem to be still alive in the station, as well as picking up some old like journal entries that are giving them a little bit of the backstory, which you can see in our last episode if you're so inclined. The primary focus, other than figuring out what's going on with this facility, was to find Brawl's sister, who supposedly solo infiltrated it. Party has not found any signs of her just yet, though. Did I miss anything, folks?
Oh, someone's got a fan going.
I would like to point out that Rye almost killed us.
Yes, there is a lovely scene where I literally had nothing to do with it. And Rye almost managed to kill Brawl and himself simply by, I guess, not understanding how incinerators work. It's fine. It's fine. Definitely check that out last episode, which is on YouTube. It doesn't have our fancy covers yet because I'm really behind on those. But yeah, it is available.
I forgot all of my switches that turn on lights also turn on incinerators or open doors, and they double as incinerator. If you hit the doorbell outside my house, if someone's open the door and then close it again and you hit the doorbell again, whole house goes up in flames.
Yeah, it's also weird that incinerators you need to be inside for them to work or something like that too. I thought that was kind of odd.
Buttons have double functions.
And also one of the walls for the incinerator is completely glass.
Well, I mean, it's for ease of use, really. I mean, like, you want to incinerate something, you gotta incinerate it fast, right? So I mean,
yeah.
Unfortunately, the wall.
2 buttons? Come on, that's too many.
Who would use 2 buttons? I'm just saying OSHA better not come around here.
Listen, all you had to do is push the button you were standing next to, Rye, and the door to just shut, and you'd been fine. Instead, you had, hey, I'm in the incinerator. Why doesn't someone outside of the incinerator push the only
And then
button?
he
in the
threw a
room?"
Push the
grenade
button that
inside
opens
of the
the door.
incinerator.
Hey, I thought fast. It worked. I'm alive. You're the one who's almost getting killed when you're protected.
No, it didn't hit me.
Yeah, almost.
Yeah, but it's
Moving
charging.
on, you
Oh,
guys
my
had actually, if you guys are, if you want to make that over to the roll 20 window.
I should probably get into the Twitch.
Okay.
I thought he was going to say roll 20, and I was
I'll-
going to give him hell because I told him, Pat, you better get into roll 20. He's like, not yet.
We
I
all
also
told
told
him.
Yeah, I think individually we've all told Patrick into roll 20. If Justin has us on the right spot on said map, which it looks like he is,
I do.
the party is outside of what seems to be a test subject room as they are traversing these hallways in the R&D facility. They are looking at a lovely beastie, a pretty large plant-like organism that is from the planet wherever Rye is from, Castrovel. That's the ticket.
Castrovel.
I thought it was Melmac.
And the creature's name is, or the species name is a Kasaric. And Brawl decided to antagonize it in the last 5 seconds of our episode last week, and we left off with it currently preparing to charge the somewhat shoddy bars that protect the party from the experiment cage.
What's its actual name, though?
Its actual name is Larry.
Oh, awesome.
I was
I
going
like
with
Larry.
Fred. He looks like a Fred.
He does look like a Fred, but his twin brother already hosied that name, and they didn't want to get confused. Right. So as Larry rears up to take its charge, can I have everyone roll initiative just so I can see what you guys do as you maybe don't notice this?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to use my handy dandy little player tents, which no longer have appropriate information on them, but your name, so that's fine. What do we got for rolls here, fellas?
I got 15.
7.
8.
20.
23.
So, okay. So Rise 0, I believe it was Seeker next. Miller, what did you roll?
7.
Stop that. Was Brawl an 8?
Yeah.
Weird. Now I should probably roll for beasties. This is for the flying beastie and the not flying beastie. They actually rolled pretty poorly, but still better than Chris. Gross.
Are the beasties besties?
Wait. Did they
They've
roll
been in
better
there
than
for a
me?
while together, so yeah, actually. All right. So in terms of this, Brawl, you already know what's going on because you kind of see like you did the whoo at the cage, and now it's rearing back. So you know what's up. If you would like to give a shout out to the party, you may. Otherwise, I'll give at least Seeker the ability to roll perception.
Okay. So I go, hey guys, watch this, because I expect it to crash into the bars.
Oh gosh.
All right.
I didn't know we were already fighting Brawl.
You guys are all aware then of this, like, again, really large plant-like creature with writhing tentacles at the front of its face. Looks like it's gearing up to charge. First in the order is Rye. What do you do while this thing's about to charge?
I get out of dodge.
Well, you are already out of dodge.
Yes, I am.
you are doing all right.
I think I just shout out to Seeker. Now would be a good time to open up the door. He is standing next to the door, right?
Correct. Yes, he is. He is standing to the locked door that goes deeper into the facility.
If I get to like something.
No, not yet.
I'm getting ready
so
in
you
action.
You give a shout. You ready in action? What's the ready?
If this big monster thing shows up here,
Yep.
I'm going to shoot.
No, I'm there.
So if the monster
He drops
charges
a
down
grenade.
the hallway to the point where Rye can see it from around the corner, he'll take a shot.
The
Zero.
big
What do you
plant
do?
one, not the electric one.
I got you. The big guy.
So, whilst attempting to stay in cover behind that wall, I'm going to ready an action that if he manages to break through the wall, I'll take a shot at him, or the bars.
If he manages to break through the bars, you'll take a shot. Yeah, usually cover doesn't matter for monsters, but I believe it was Rye pointed out. I don't remember if he said it out loud, but we'll say he did. This one actually throws spines. It threw
Well,
one
I
at
thought it-
Brawl. Oh, right, you saw it. Right, it threw one at Brawl already, and also it can spit acid. Maybe I don't remember. Maybe that's what you guys found out. Who knows?
I didn't know that before. I'm gonna back up.
We'll see. I might be making that one up. Who knows? You already did get the spike thrown at you. So zero ready to action. Seeker, now you're up.
Seeker looks behind at big creature and just goes, "Oh, that doesn't look pleasant," and moves back behind the corner. Everybody else.
You're not
Bunch of cowards.
Seeker.
So-
Weren't you going to open that door?
Well, yes, but I don't want to go in there. What if there's worse stuff in there?
Tactically sound. I like it.
I mean, like, I would rather not be trapped between two bad things.
A very eloquent take on a rock and a hard place. I like it.
Two bad things. I'm between two bad things right now. A bad thing and a bad thing.
You're sort of in between Rye and Brawl right now.
Caught between a Rye and a Brawl place.
All right, done.
And I guess I'll also ready an action to shoot at it if it is. Like,
I got you guys.
But it's
It
not gonna
is
be. You're behind a wall.
the Electrovore's turn. The Electrovore flaps uselessly. Brawl, you're up.
What would Brawl do?
Probably something stupid.
WWBD.
Probably something dumb that would put the rest of the party in peril.
You should just open the bars for him. Actually,
No, not quite. If it
The key to
does,
this. Come on.
if it does manage to crash through, I'm just gonna prepare my attack.
All right,
If
what's
it-
this attack?
It's just gonna be my fists. Actually, maybe I'll do a. Can I prepare like a feat?
You can prepare a standard action.
You probably prepare both of them.
Right.
No, that's what Rye is doing.
Also true.
So I'm going to. How would I'm not sure how this would work because that thing's ginormous. If I'm gonna prepare standstill, and that's if it provokes an attack of opportunity against me, then I need to make an attack against it, and if I roll high enough, I halt its movement.
if it's charging you, I don't think it provokes an attack of opportunity.
It does. It does.
does?
If it has reach, which most large creatures do, it won't.
I do it anyway. That's what Brawl would do.
All righty, after Brawl, it is the big old beastie, and it charges down the smallish cage. What is that? 10, 15, 20, about 20 feet down there? Yeah, all right, let's give it a strength check as it bashes into the cages and see what we get. Rolled a goddamn one.
Yes! Yes!
Ah. All right. So it careens into this cage, smashes into the wall, shakes loose a bunch of rust and dust that have collected, does 2 points of damage to itself. I should probably track this thing's HP somewhere. Oh, covered up
You
all
just
my-
hear Brawl go.
Well, it ain't done yet, son. Let's see. Where is this thing's HP? All right, that's not so bad. Now it's just here. And let's take a look and see what actual range attacks. Yeah, as it crashes into it, it like hisses grossly because it's like a plant, not like a beast. And it spits out acid at you. Just like opens and furls these tentacles all around the iron bars or metal bars that are stopping it from getting to you, and just hucks acid all at you. Let's see how this
And
goes.
hopefully it does not hit.
Is it a charge a full action?
Son of a bee sting. It is 12, a solid 12.
Which
I
doesn't hit.
I don't know. I guess this would be KAC, right? Maybe.
Yeah, it's not energy. It's you know,
Yeah,
it's
all
not
right.
a laser
It
type.
doesn't tell me,
thing.
but yeah, the acid spit. You are yeah, it spits a glob of acid, and you manage to deftly sidestep. It doesn't get on your shiny armor. And yeah, I got to take these tents down. I can't see a damn thing. All right, next up, last of the order is Miller.
All right.
Yep.
All this stuff going on. Milla's like, oh, what in the nine hells is going? Oh, spook!
In the future, Dustin, you can't do what you just did.
Why is that?
Charges a full round, and you have to do a melee attack.
I said charge as in the word charge, not as in the action charge.
Okay.
Like he charged, but he just moved up at it. He was just going to throw himself into it. It's fine. Also, argue the DM again. Space rocks fall. Just saying.
So he kind of steps out into the hallway, sees this giant Hulk, kind of steps back around, and he is going to use his overcharge. So he kind of tweaks his gun a little, kind of charges up, and he's going to fire a shot at it. Regular ranged, a 19.
I have no idea if that hits. Let me take a look at it. So this would be EAC?
Correct.
Yeah, you hit.
Oh, all right, nice. Let's see.
Crit.
11 damage. Oh, hold on. Plus, I believe, what is it? Yeah, plus 1d6. So 15 damage of cold damage.
All right. Yeah, it does not like that. Like you kind of like ice off a chunk of its shoulder, and it like just shatters. And yeah, decent amount of damage to the Kasaric. And after Miller, we've got Rye. You're back to being up.
I can't really do much. 5, 10, 15. I can do part of a movement, then an action and go back. So I guess I'll run up here, pop a shot. At this guy.
Is that how Starfinder works, or is that D&D 5e?
That's 5e.
Yeah, that's 5e, bro.
Okay. Then
You have to get a feat for it.
I am useless in combat and can't get access.
Tell me to get him. Tell me to get him.
Oh, well, yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, get him.
Buffs.
Got him.
And you're telling, oh, you just say get him. You nominate a creature or a thing, and everyone else gets +1 to hit. Right, it's just +1. It's nothing more than that.
Well, that it takes. Hold on, I'm opening up my cheat sheet.
Don't cheat.
I haven't used it in a long time since I haven't had to.
He doesn't like to motivate his crew, obviously.
I thought you hadn't taken get him.
It's +1 morale bonus to attack rolls made against the enemy.
Important distinction: you can only have 1 morale bonus active at a time. Just in case you have more morale bonuses that trigger players.
I do not currently.
No, I meant like they might inherently have morale bonuses.
Oh, gotcha. Well, then no. And I will continue to hold my action in case the thing gets out. Hey, what am I gonna do?
Well, so you don't hold an action. Your standard. It was a standard or move is
The move action to.
Oh, really? Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. Yeah, you're good. Then you do you, leaving it to 0.
All right, in that case, I'm going to attempt to trick attack it from behind the corner and shoot it with my laser pistol.
Go for it.
Wow.
So the trick attack is successful at a 39.
It tricked.
So it is now flat-footed till my next turn. And my attack roll is a 23.
24.
24.
I'm sorry. I'm looking over at chat, and I love that Pork is just healing the Thank you, Pork, and I appreciate your valiant efforts, Steve. You may eventually see this brawl fight, this brawl, if you would. So you tricked it, and now you're hitting it. And what's the damage? Because you definitely hit it. But you flip your pistols around, and you look all fancy against this plant thing that could probably care less, but it's tricked.
18.
18 points of damage. I don't know why I don't already have a calculator up because I can't do math.
Oh, I can.
That minus this gets me that. That's not great. Yeah, you bore a hole like straight into the center of the massive tentacles, which you're using your projectile weapon, right? Like a bullet?
Laser.
Oh, you are using so like it's like hissing and steaming as you burn through a good chunk of what maybe is its face. Not that it actually has face features. Yeah, definitely done some massive damage to it. And that was your standard. Do you do it in a move?
No, I'm good around the corner.
All right, Seeker, you up.
All right, what was the door? about again? I can't remember what color it was or whatever.
Should have been green.
Oh, green? That I guess. From what I bet it is. Let's see. So, how much more magic do I got?
Green is
I
the same color as the last door you just used, right?
think so, yeah.
All right.
There's yellow and green.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think you've
so-
only seen
Right,
green
but
yet.
didn't we cheat on the green?
You cheated on one green. There's a second green. This
Mhm.
is the third green.
Okay. I thought I saw yellow at one point.
You did. The earlier doors were yellows.
Okay. I'm going to try and just like damaging level 0 spells.
Green's not level 0.
Not level 1.
No.
No.
No, green was the harder one.
Oh, green's the harder one.
Yes.
Who does that? Green means
Cam.
go. Red
Not
is
Cam,
hard.
sorry. Cam was the other dungeon boss. Nate.
Nate.
Nate does that.
Wow, Nate. Wow. Thanks.
Must be a defective line of androids.
So cool. All right. In that case, I am gonna go open that door then, because that thing can't get through the cage. We're safe. We're fine. And I'm gonna walk up
I
to the door.
suppose only me and Brawl watched it spit acid.
I walk up next to the door, and I guess I'm gonna have to cast inject nanobots.
You inject nanobots, and the
Gross.
door
Only
opens.
thing I got. So
Bam. You got a hallway that continues on a little bit and then turns towards the north.
thank you
It
for
is
robbing
notably
me.
a much tighter hallway than the one you guys have been in. It's only about 5 feet across.
Robbing me of all of my level 2 spells. They're all
That
gone.
was the plan.
Yep. That was the plan.
I mean, you wanted to
Hold.
have them
Quick
We could have
question.
metagamed.
Quick question, and I'll let you retcon it if we have to. You guys do have the prerequisite number of bits to unlock all the doors. That was one of the
That is
features
true.
that Nate had said. We
Yeah.
had left off on it last
Literally
episode.
20. That's right.
You have exactly 20. So if you would rather not do that with your spell, there is a Nate like dispenser and slot at every single door. So if you'd rather use 20 coins, I'd allow that as well.
Eh.
It would
mean-
unlock every door from here forward.
I only had one slot left, and so it'd just be one Jack Nanobot. So I mean, I
Well,
don't know
think
what
about
you
it
guys-
this way. What are you going to do after that?
Huh? Magic missile for the most part.
What if that doesn't work?
Shoot him. That's all I got. Literally all I got.
Or we can use the
Grenades.
bits.
Or loads of grenades.
Grenades would also work,
We
probably.
do have a lot of grenades.
I gave you guys grenades for a reason.
Yes.
You need those grenades.
Rye needs those grenades.
Yeah, no, so you cast inject
Right.
nanobots. Nanobots
Luckily,
are
Ryan didn't
injected.
notice last episode that I used sleight of hand and took all his grenades.
And moving on, the Electrovore flaps agitated. You can hear some screeching coming from inside the test subject cage, and it brings it to Brawl's turn.
Okay, look out, guys. This guy's got some acid that he likes to spit out. Don't get caught in it. And then while he says
So
that,
animated. He's so animated when he talks.
I'm going to step forward 5 feet. Are we gonna make it 10 feet? Am I gonna step forward 10 feet?
Punch it through the bars?
Well, that's what I'm debating. I could do something else, or I can try to punch it through the bars. I'm going to do what I was going to do. Okay. I'm going to activate my dragon's glands of ice and breathe ice at it.
Bryce.
All right, yeah. As you kind of like hack it up into your throat. I'm assuming opening up your visor to your helmet or whatever you're wearing, and you just hack out a big flow of ice at it. Yeah. Roll me. I got to roll reflex, I believe. Got a 7 plus whatever this beastie adds, which is probably not much. Not bad actually.
Ooh.
It's a 13 on the reflex. I don't know what your save is.
I feel like that would lose.
So it's usually 10 plus some things.
I'm
I
looking
don't
into
have
it.
I know, but I
anything
feel like we
denoted.
only add level.
I'm not 100% sure because it's not a class ability, so maybe not.
Alright,
It could still be at level, but it's not a class ability. He got some body shop mods done in the black market, so now he breathes ice. I was gonna say fire. But
DC plus half your level plus Constitution modifier.
oh, so yeah, you got it. No problem. 13
Yeah.
will not beat that.
Okay, and it's 16 damage.
16 points of damage. You are so close to killing it. You literally got it down to 1 HP, which I'll tell you, I'll spoil it. You got down to 1 HP as more ice begins to frost over through this creature. You also notice, unfortunately, that the bars in front of it have taken on a gleam of frost and
Yep.
maybe more brittle than before. Because that's how ice works, people. That's a standard action for you, right? Oh, and
It is
okay,
moved.
sorry.
Yeah.
All right, that actually makes it its turn. You do notice that a very small portion of its plant-like body grows back. Spoiler alert: it has
There's
3.
two.
And what would a Kasaric do when it's about to die? Does it have like blow up?
It does now.
Homebrew.
Oh, wait a second. What can I do here? If I deal living damage to a creature with its tentacles, I can just get your abilities, which I don't need because I'm gonna die.
Brawl doesn't have any abilities. He
I
punches
could
things.
try and give you disease again, but the thorn dart isn't as good as like its tentacles, which you did move into range where it can totally grab you with its gross tentacles.
Brawl would like it.
Rolls into that.
Yeah, all right. Because of that, we're gonna instead it's gonna its first action will be to shoot its thorn dart at you, or another thorn dart at you, which is only a +9 to hit, and I rolled a 6, so I'm going to assume a 15 does not hit your KAC.
It does not hit.
And it's going to slink off and whimper in the corner. The door's closed over here. It slinks on down to the south of the room and like huddles down in the corner, hoping it can grow back in time before the big meanies hurt it again. It is at the top of the order with Rye.
No, Miller needs to go.
I'm so sorry. I put Miller down in the bad zone because he rolled so poorly. Miller, you're up.
So he's going to move down here. Now, looking through the glass.
See it from there because they shut the door.
Okay, I was going to say, did the door close?
Well, that's you guys shut the door, and that's what triggered the burners.
I got you.
You could potentially make it to the button and hit it if you want.
Not really.
You like across the corner.
Shoot through blind fire
too.
through the bars.
Don't have to.
Those aren't
blind
bars. That is literally. Oh, you mean like get up to where you are, bro?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yes. Right now, there's
Basically,
no line of sight to the corner from the incinerator because that incinerator door is shut.
Okay.
From where the bars are, that wouldn't be blind fire.
Yeah,
No, he'd be able to like sneak his. So the bars would technically be too tight for most people to sneak their head through. Like I wouldn't actually let you guys see it. It would be blind fire because the bars aren't like if they were wider, things would have gotten out like the Electrovore. I'll say like a little Yosoki face like Miller's would probably be able to sneak through.
All right. Well, I went down there to check to see if the door was there. Would I have known that the door was already closed?
Actually, I'm sorry. Let me take that back. Mike, you're right. It's because you can see the corner of it because it's so big.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. You can totally get line of sight on this thing from the bars.
From the bar.
Did you want to say that again, Chris?
Can I take back that move? Would I have known that door's closed?
Yeah. You guys, we were all about it. You almost
All
fried
right.
your buddies because of it. Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20.
I love it when you count for the podcast.
I'm sorry. I was actually doing really good about that. So instead of shooting,
It looks hurt. It is a tangled mess of green ichor and like messed up vines.
And it's flat on its feet.
yeah.
It's limping. It's bad. Yeah, it's bad.
All right. Well, all right. Then I guess I'll just take a pot shot out of it.
Yeah, as long as you hit it, you kill it. So he has a good idea.
Oh.
Are you kidding me? Did you roll a 1? You know what? You feel bad for the creature at the last second, and you kind of look away almost like you don't want to see it. And
That does actually make a lot of sense.
instead of shooting the creature, you shoot the semi-frozen bars and shatter them wide open. Or well, you clear one bar. There's still most of the bars there. This creature would not fit through what you broke, but the Electrovore might.
Well, it's a good thing I didn't do what I was thinking about doing.
Because I'm sure
My arm inside and just kind of lobbing a grenade.
Oh, that
Okay,
would
Rye.
Rye, you are up.
Cool. I'm gonna see what's down this hallway and get away from the action.
Okay. I'm not surprised at all.
I am.
You're not surprised?
I'm gonna take a peek around this corner.
As you peek around the corner is a hallway that extends about 60 feet further down into another door.
What color is the door?
The doors don't have colors, people. They're all slate gray.
I know.
You're a bastard.
Yeah, but what color is it?
Slate gray.
I'm going to use perception to see if I can see anything else in the hallway.
Sure, go for it.
26.
There is a Nate terminal by the door. Otherwise, it is a perfectly bland hallway.
Would you count that as passive perception for checking for traps and whatnot?
Yeah, as you approach the door.
Okay.
Sure.
So that was half my movement. I can get to there.
Yeah, as you approach, the doors seem fine. It also doesn't seem like that's part of what Nate's torment has been. Trapping is not his style, at least so far. You guys have more dungeon to go. Zero, you're up.
Zero will move up to the bars.
Yep.
And attempt to trick attack and shoot him again.
Trick attack seems excessive, but yeah, tricked.
I need to make sure. And this reduces his AC.
Giving our critical miss, though, instead, Miller's like, come on, it's almost dead. And he kind of jars your arm a little bit, and you shoot open another bar. So now this creature could probably, with some difficulty, sneak on through. But yeah, you do fail to hit it.
Everything all right back there, guys?
Just fine.
Okay, good.
Seeker, you're up. I love this. It's gonna have 5 HP if it gets to its turn again. I'm gonna be so happy for it. And I know Miller does. Sorry, Brawl doesn't even have guns, so we're doing fine.
I
Yeah,
can't
we could
even
probably
fit.
get through the bars now.
I
Yeah.
can't even fit where you guys are. So I'm going to join Rye over in the
you
hallway.
saunter
a little
down
bit.
after the Lashunta. No
Just be
problem.
like, guys,
we opened the bars for you. Why
Oh,
are you
right.
actually,
Oh,
let's
don't
see,
worry.
so
Somebody's
one-
going in there.
All right. You doing anything other than moving?
No, I guess I'll just check out the door though.
Yeah, the door as you trigger it is actually security clearance blue.
I don't know what that means.
Correct.
Try a 0 level. You haven't tried a 0 level yet. Try
Haven't.
0 level.
Right. Well, I mean, I have actually tried a 0 level.
But
He
it
has.
hasn't worked yet.
No, it hasn't.
Do you have any actions left?
No, I had to take
Okay.
2 moves.
Then
Go
we're gonna keep going. It is the Electrovore's turn, and it has been attracted by all the attention. It tastes or scents some really wonderful electricity, and it comes on flapping down. It's gonna take a wide arc so it can get a good angle on its prey, and then it zooms right on that tasty-looking exocortex attached to Miller's head, and it swoops down. And what is its attack up here?
Let go. Let go.
Oh, I didn't think you guys were actually gonna end up fighting this thing, so I didn't pull up the stats for it. Hold on. Let
That is where you failed.
me pull it up. All right, so its attack's probably really junky because this is a low CR character. Oh, you know what? It's got the same freaking bonus as the stupid Kasari. It tries to slap you with its tail. That's what this looks like. Oh, it rolled great. That's a 25 to hit KAC.
Oh,
Oof.
that hits.
Also,
That might have actually hit Brawl.
Yeah, it did.
whenever an Electrovore scores a critical hit, damn, it wasn't a critical hit. All right, it would have sucked electricity from you, whatever that means. So it's
That sounds awful for you.
Yeah, but that the
rolling.
cortex is.
I've got
Miller?
this plus this. You take
Yes.
6 points of bludgeoning damage.
I'm okay, guys. I'm okay.
Yeah, and that is its turn, bringing it to Brawlcifer.
Don't say that again.
I'll try. It's hard.
You've ruined my turn. Let's see. Trying to plan out how I can maybe make this work. Actually, no, you know what? Okay, I'm going for it.
Why
Brawl
don't you throw a grenade?
Brawl throw a grenade? No, I'm not Rye. Okay, so Brawl is going to move by 0, past the bars, going around the Electrovore.
So the way you'd have to move is actually through. So the bars by Miller are the ones that are dinged up. You'd have to really go basically under the Electrovore to make that work. But you're already trying to draw an attack of opportunity, but you're there. So I'm just gonna say that's what you do. You kind of sneak past between Miller and 0. You squeeze through the bars and slip under the Electrovore. It does attempt to slap you as well with its tail, which is 11.
It
Does
does
11
not hit. Nope.
Does an 11 hit?
No. And
Nope.
you make it fine.
Brawl makes his way over to the Berserk.
Oh.
And he's going to give it a right old punch
Come on, another one.
for 27 to hit.
Yeah, describe your kill.
So I still see like a little bit of a frosty bit where like its chest would be. I feel like that's my point of attack.
Sure.
So I gear up. I really make a show of the arm that I'm gonna use, and then I just send it right through his chest
Unfortunately,
thought you were gonna-
has
Ha!
an electric thing on his head, and
for 22 damage.
Holy mother of God.
Yeah, you like punch your fist into it and like God of War style, like you go right through, and since you're already there, you just decide to continue with your other hand and you just rip this thing in half. And you leave the Kasark in 2 pieces in this test subject chamber. It is very expired.
Sarek in 2 pieces.
Awful. You guys need to stop with the puns tonight.
Yeah,
All
they're
right,
on
yeah,
fire.
you've done something, Brawl. Hey,
Yeah!
episode done. We can go home, people.
And you didn't hit him in the kidneys. What's up with that?
I wouldn't know where to find the kidneys on
You're
this
also
thing.
1 damage away from max damage, so that's pretty incredible too.
Oh, yeah.
was this a female?
Unfortunately,
Are they
they're
genderless?
genderless, but I mean, maybe it counts.
Maybe it looked kind of feminine.
You guys are
You really
treading
should-
some
I mean, it was
a very fine line here.
Yeah, Nick, it's not okay when you play along with it because it means you're a really bad
okay.
person.
Gonna cut that part.
That's not gonna get cut. Miller,
We're gonna cut this.
stop it, Miller. You're up.
Oh, yes, that's right. He's no longer alive. So,
You just had the Electrovore like squawking above your head, the little lizard looking.
yeah, so he just kind of takes a step back, and while stepping back, firing, and I almost dropped.
Broke something again.
I was on purpose.
Almost regular ranged. 23.
23 will definitely hit this thing.
All right, range damage is 6. 6 cold.
It's not quite enough to do too much to it. Yeah, you definitely ping it. It squawks a bit more, flaps away, but it is still up in the air. And I have to do math, but I think I figured it out. I'm going
Carry
to
the 1.
right into my mic. Hold on, people. Just kidding. That's fine. Passed. All right. That brings us again to the top of the order. Rye, you are standing in front of, well, I guess behind Seeker at this point.
So, Seeker,
Yes.
where is everybody else?
Back there, fighting that big thing.
Through the bars.
Yes.
Still.
From what I understand, yeah.
Are we the only ones in this party who are not? Am I the only one in this party who is not dumb?
I think we're no. There's plenty of us that are smart. I'm sure.
Can you open this door?
Maybe.
I got the bets, guys.
You got the what?
I got the bets.
Unfortunately, I'm
The
running
bets.
quite low on magic at the moment.
Rye, if you want to delay your turn till after Seeker, you can see if he's able to open the door.
I'll do that.
Done.
Can you-
0, you're up.
Can you spend resolve points to refill magic slots?
No.
Well,
Zero's gonna follow Miller and take a small step backwards, and then we'll attempt to trick attack and shoot this.
Original. Let's do it.
21. So.
Tricked.
Oh.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Is it 20 plus CR?
Yeah.
Not tricked. You are just not tricking. It's only CR2. Sorry.
maybe roll more than a 2 next time.
15, I think hits it. Let me grab its EAC.
EAC.
Oh, they're both the same. It's yeah, you hit it. It's 14.
All right.
So you hit it, and for damage,
6 damage.
6 damage. You guys are just
It's like
needling
you
away at
copied
it.
me. Hey, stop copying me,
Actually-
Zero. Stop copying me.
Was there an addition there, Zero?
I shouldn't have rolled the d6. I should have rolled the d4.
Would you get a 6?
No. I
A
got
2?
it. So make it 4 damage instead.
No, it's fine. I'll take the 6. This isn't. It's you guys should be killing it, no problem. It's taking far longer than it should have. Seeker, you're up.
All right, I am going to try to use token spell on the door and make it smell like whatever
Lemons.
I hates the most.
Say the magic words.
So
guess
it
it didn't
smells like
work.
ball.
Oh.
How about open, please?
So close, says the digitized version of Nate's face, but you know what it needs.
Open sesame.
I don't think you're Android enough.
I push Seeker over to the side. Open up, stupid. We're sick of this.
Sick, you say? Now there's a novel idea. I suppose I could do that, and the hallway begins to fill with the noxious fumes from before.
And it also smells like your least favorite thing, right?
I
Which I'm
pull up.
assuming is eggs.
Ugh.
Luckily, I still have my stone going, so
Doesn't have to breathe.
I don't need to
Yeah.
breathe either.
No,
It's
no, it's
just-
being petty. Nate is just being petty.
It's gonna be unfortunate when Brawl walks in.
No, I got the
Guys,
thing.
what's that smell?
Wait, didn't we disable all those? Yeah, we disabled those.
Yeah, you have control of rooms. Yeah, so if
Alright.
you were to access the panel again and say, "Hey,
Oh.
shut it off," it would just shut off.
Gotcha.
He's just being petty. Can I get a perception check from you, Seeker?
Maybe.
Seeker being
16.
quiet. Maybe.
Seeker being petty.
Is that a
Every-
16?
Yes.
You brush your fingers against the door when you're trying to get it to open by asking politely, apparently. Unlike the other doors, this one feels excessively cold. Like it almost burns your fingers to the touch because of how cold it is.
This door is so cold that it burns. That's weird.
It's not that weird. Shut up. After you is
Cold doesn't burn, stupid.
Rye. Are you doing anything with the knowledge that the door is cold? Because you're now after Seeker.
I don't have anything that would set fire to it besides
A grenade.
introduce heat besides incendiary grenades, which I'm not going to waste on this door.
Why did we get grenades? I wonder.
What was that? Yeah, no. That's a dumb way to open up a door. Do you know how expensive it would be for the maintenance crew if every time somebody wanted to open up the door to the cafeteria, they had to blow it up first?
Can we just blow it up? Maybe?
No,
The door to the incinerator. I mean, who would blow that up?
that's dumb. I don't care. I will wait for those bits to go through. I don't care. I'm not. No.
All
By
right
something
then.
completely
I
unrelated.
would rather shoot Seeker.
Next up, it is our electrical bird lizard friend. I need to get my range
Lizard.
ruler out. It begins to glow with electricity. Oh, you are just fine, my friend Brawl. However, my other two friends are in arc as it glows into a ball of electricity and then explodes outward, discharging its stored up energy at both Zero and Miller. I need you guys to
Oof.
reflex saves.
All right. This plus 8. Gosh. Man.
18.
12.
18, you save. You will take half damage,
I
and you
take
will not.
nothing.
Okay, you take nothing because you're a stupid operative and you smell bad. Miller, however,
Yeah.
takes 1d6 plus 2 damage. So we're looking at 4 points of electric damage, and you are staggered.
I dodge lightning.
Yeah, basically. And staggered means you can only take a single move or standard action each round, but not
hold
both.
on.
Nor can you take full actions. I believe it's staggered is just for the one round, though.
Okay.
You double check. Yeah, just for one round.
Okay.
And it's now your. Sorry, nope. Now it's Brawl's turn.
All right. Brawl now approaches the flying creature, and he's going to do what he does, and he's going to punch him. He's going to give him a right old fist. For 27.
Hit. What's the damage?
And 27 is 16.
How do you kill this thing?
Okay, so this one kind of comically pulls on the tail, drags it down, then punches it in the maw.
You're just gonna remove the entire spine.
I was
Oops.
expecting a One Punch Man.
I like
Just smacks it.
I like them making it like a personal punching bag, like a balloon. I allow it.
I was
Yeah.
expecting a big clap. Like,
Well, he defied expectations. He pulled it down, punches it using the force of the pull to counteract, or I guess add to the force of the punch, snapping its neck neatly and then dropping it to the ground like so much trash.
All right, they're dead.
All right. Thanks.
You guys are out of combat.
over the comms, guys, I'm kind of tired. Do you think we could maybe take a rest? I don't know, maybe like for 8 hours or so?
From behind you, a hologram, or from behind Rye, a hologram of Nate pops up, and he says, I really don't recommend that. You see, you haven't seen the rest of the facility or my really special guest visitor that stopped by not too long ago, and it'd be a real shame if you waited. Yeah. She's kind of cute, too. It's too bad.
She, eh?
Not my type, but,
Is she mine?
As far as I can tell, you're into guns and robots, so probably not.
Is it someone I could use to piss off Brawl?
Do I have Brawl's name?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I don't like to partially digest and tell, but probably.
Partially digest.
That sounds gross.
Sorry. Might have slip of the digital tongue there.
I don't believe you.
I guess while that's going on, I would research the room.
Yeah.
Give me a perception check.
Is that actually even loud enough for us to hear?
Oh yeah. Did
Oh
they
my
hear
god,
any
I
of that?
can't roll today.
23.
Did they hear any of that?
I'm gonna say probably not. He's he's speaking pretty quietly. You guys are probably loud. They may be able to hear you guys around the corner. But this guy, Nate or Nat3, speaks very quietly. Doesn't need to project at all. Bro, Miller, was that a 1 for perception?
Yeah, I can't roll today.
Eyes jam.
Hold. I guess we probably do have to do that in Twitch. Someone help us out there.
It's fine.
Nevers. Oh god, why isn't it coming up already?
Oh, I got it.
Maybe
Bam,
do the work.
bam.
All right,
Thanks,
there we
Steve.
go. Thanks, Steve. Okay. All right. So what we have here is anyone watching the chat?
It's
I
a
haven't.
failure to communicate.
I'm watching it.
Thank you, Nick. So you just kind of walk around and you see some general stuff, but for everyone else, they get a little bit more in detail. The Kasaric doesn't have anything on it. It's a plant creature, doesn't have any requirements. The Electrovore, probably nothing. What you do see in the room there are empty manacles against the wall. They look to be electrified at one point and used to hold something or some things a little bit larger than the things you've really been encountering in this area, but they have been since damaged and nothing is held in those manacled cords against the wall. In the top, the northwestern corner, there is a cluster of what looks to be maybe plant-like egg material. Hard to say. It's organic and fleshy and gross. And south from there, there is a container that is sealed and does look to be some sort of animal crate in that it has ventilation for something living to breathe out of.
Does it look like there's anything in there?
Well, I don't know.
Look at it.
Yep.
You're not able to tell. The vents kind of go like upward, and there's nothing that you can see. And if you give it like a big like kick or a punch, as Brawl I suspect would, nothing responds. I'll give you that much.
I'm gonna open it.
I'm not surprised at all. Like, not even a little bit. It is locked.
Does it look
Open.
like? Oh,
It looks kind of flimsy.
okay. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna smash it.
Let me smash.
Do I see this going on? Like he's like fiddling with it?
Yeah, I'd say you do. Yeah. Well,
Uh,
no, I'm so sorry. You rolled a 1. Shut up and go away. You see nothing.
I still was a 13.
Fine. You do notice him fiddling with it.
Hey, hey, wait, bro. Let's see if I can unlock this. You know, what if there's something living inside?
No. All right, go for it. It's
Yeah,
not gonna be
there's
as
a-
fun.
There's a little data pad that you could probably try and hack into. Yeah.
All right. So, engineering. Gosh, man, a 22.
Yeah, it's more than enough. It's a simple lock. It depressurizes a little bit. Like a little whiff of air comes out, and then it pops up a little bit. And I assume you open it.
Yeah.
Inside is a mostly skeletal, but slightly there's some like fur traces of fur left behind. Looks to be you would probably know this, as would nobody else, maybe. But at least Miller would probably recognize that's probably a Skittermander corpse, which is a small furry creature with I think like something like 6 little arms.
Yeah.
Think like excessively cute Gizmo from Gremlins. Add some
Mhm.
extra arms, and that's what's rotting inside of this cave. This
Of
box.
course. Oh.
Oh, actually,
Yeah, I was gonna say you have
hey, one of
these
these
little guys.
guys looks like one of these guys, except
They are.
decayed by quite some time.
They are adorable.
You're welcome, audio people.
But he did mention it
Yeah,
beforehand.
you gave it before.
If you
Um,
audio people, if you want to know what I just held up, I held up the free RPG Day Starfinder Skitter Shot, which will be available for download, I believe, on the 1st of next month, which is July, maybe. I don't remember. They are going to be downloadable on the Paizo website as PDFs, just not yet. I don't know when they come out.
All right. I'll
Be
just
like
kind of like
6
rummage
months from this.
around it. Did it maybe eat something, or is it carrying anything in its stomach?
Let me take a look. I think so.
Oh,
Did you guys get this thing yet? Let me double check. I want to make sure. No, I don't think you did, but it's bigger than I'm expecting. So it wouldn't quite make sense.
Bow, chicka, bow, bow.
You know what? It had another incendiary grenade.
just a basic.
No, a level 2.
You
level
sure it
2?
didn't have a blue key card? I'm pretty
No,
sure it had a
that
blue
was-
key
Oh,
card.
I'm sorry, and a fusion seal. It's called Glamored, I guess. CRB or Core Rulebook, page 191.
I'm pretty sure that's the one I have on my sniper.
Yeah, okay, so it's a fusion seal for Glamored. It says level 1 to 6, which I think it means it can be put on a level 1 to 6
Yeah.
item. Yeah, okay, so I actually did have something for that. The grenade is now a bonus because I thought I had nothing, but it's fine.
Poor little guy. At least he didn't take his own life.
His ghost somewhere else says, that wouldn't be helpful. All right. You guys do anything with the egg mass in the northern corner?
Ooh, eggs.
Should blow it up.
Yeah, should we use the incendiary grenade on it?
Yep.
You
Alright.
can.
Yeah. Yeah, just kind of toss that incendiary grenade over there.
Right. It detonates, burning them up to a crisp with like a weird popping sound accompanying it. And
Is it fair to say
deeper.
that I can hear that from my area?
Oh yeah. It's like sizzling and a.
I shout out over the comms. We need those.
Hey, this one wasn't one we brought.
Fine.
And what you guys hear deeper in the facility is a deep bestial roar. Specifically, sounds like it might be coming from the other side of that door, Seeker.
Huh? I don't think that was a good idea, whatever you just did. Something is not happy about that.
Rye slinks around the corner, walking straight through the Nate hologram.
I am glad that you saw that.
All right. Well, then I guess should we pay Nate his?
Right, where are you
bits?
going?
He's leaving.
Left my keys in the car.
That door to the south of you is locked, though. So
No, it's okay. I'm putting myself back where I was. I was just kidding.
there you get dragged back along.
I don't think you were.
Oh no, I'm totally running away. I just need to wait for my turn to do so.
You guys can stand on Nate. He's fine.
All right. Well, hey guys, I'm gonna pay Nate to drop security. Is that fine? You guys like that? That's all of our bets.
Sure,
Yeah.
let me move away first. I don't want to be anywhere
Hey,
near this door.
Do you want me to get in front?
Bro,
Yeah,
Yes,
you're
please.
you're dispensable.
Nate from the back of the group. I'd like Seeker to get in front.
I think what Ryan meant to say is you're dependable.
That's what I meant.
See, I got you.
Oh,
man, Ryan, you should see him in this last fight. He was like, well, bam, kapow. Yeah.
What did you?
So
Did he
you
think it
insert your
was
20
me?
bits, right?
20 bits. Yep.
All right.
All of you are around the corner.
Oh, well, I mean, I got paid the dude. I was going to. I wanted to move in the corner over here.
Every door does have the neat. So he says, "Oh, for 20 bits, I can give you the security access pass, a weapon higher than many, or higher level than many you'll find available in the local retail, or you're really close to getting our research archive, only 5 bits away. Why, that's almost just a Nate task away."
Oh God.
Seeker.
I don't want to shoot. Also, we have no way of getting past this door. I would definitely like this weapon. Totally like this weapon.
Maybe it's a big enough weapon to blow down the door.
Yeah, well, this is 100%, and that's
Well,
not.
Oh, Brawl
think-
goes to take a grenade.
guys, the door is really cold.
It is cold. We have another incendiary
I don't know what
grenade.
that means, but it's cold.
It's not covered in frost. It's just cold to the touch.
I can blow up the door.
Why would
I could
that
just
be
shoot
a
it with a laser
solution?
pistol. If we're just trying to
Try
take
it.
fire.
Just go for it.
I swear, make an escape using a grenade one time, and all of a sudden, everyone wants to use them to open up doors.
Okay, Brawl drops his grenade and runs.
Not making use of the detonators you brought with you.
Nope.
All right.
Bro, I
and which
really,
grenade
really
was
gotta
this?
teach you how to use those detonators.
Which grenade was this?
It's frag.
Frag grenade?
What about the
level?
20 bits?
20 bits is now credited to your account specifically for Miller. I don't remember if it had your official name.
It was Miller.
Yeah, he did.
Then yeah, it's credited to Miller's account right now. And I guess you're waiting for the grenade to explode. It does verily, and the door blows inward. It looks a little hesitant, like that almost wasn't enough to open this door, but this one seems to be a little bit weaker than the rest, maybe. And from your line of sight, I'd say you see about this much. It opens up into a much larger room. There is visible frost in the air that seems to be pumping from the ventilation shafts. Dead ahead is some smashed terminals in the center of the room, and on the far end looks to be like a command terminal structure, like a computer screen maybe, at the very back wall. The room does open up farther on the east and west, but you can't quite see from your angle because you guys are all cowards.
You mean somebody who didn't want to get blown up by a grenade?
Yeah. Zero, make a perception check.
Sometimes coward's another word for smart.
19.
You at least do hear some shuffling and gruffling off into the western side of the room. It seems like it might just be something you just can't see around the corner.
Oh, there was definitely a loud roar earlier. I don't know if I made that entirely clear, but yes, there was.
Not saying anything out loud, but to anybody that can see Zero, you can see him using hand gestures to signify that he thinks there's something off to the west side of the room.
And while you're doing that, can
Survival to know if I understand these hand signals.
Roll initiative, folks.
14. Ba-ba-da-da-ba-ba.
26.
17.
23.
Rolling really low.
I'm going last.
All right, so
That's
what
good
do we...
while it lasted, right?
Yep.
You still didn't
Well, I
actually
only
roll
went
that.
second to last.
Who rolled first so I know when I can start looking? Was it Zero or Brawl rolled first?
Brawl.
Oh.
Roll me, Seeker, Rye, 0.
Okay, so Brawl is going at the back, sort of. Next up is going to be.
Milla.
Is it Miller? Seeker got a 20 plus 6, didn't he?
Oh, all
Yeah,
right. No, I thought
26.
you were going down the line.
Oh, no. I was doing the end caps. I'm sorry.
Okay, so it'd be Seeker at 26.
Yep.
0 at 23. Rye at 21. Miller at 17. Brawl at 14.
And then something off scene, it last because it rolled even worse than you guys. So, Seeker, you're up first. You have a door open to you. What's your jam, bro?
I think I'm going to walk up to the door and peer around the corner.
Sure thing. What you get to see as I reveal more areas, you actually get to see the rest of the room. It's a pretty decent sized room.
Oh.
Ooh, that didn't reveal anything. Did that not work?
Oh, it worked.
No, it definitely.
No, there you go. I was trying to
oh,
get both sides of the room. The room is about 60 feet by 30 feet. And
Wow.
about 25 feet away from where Seeker is standing is a large beastie. Let me see if I have.
Describe it.
It's a terrifying predator.
That's a weird name.
They have their. Oh, let's see. Hold on. First thing they do with the Starfinder books is they tell you like what the creature's known for, which I'm not giving to you guys yet. It has so it's a hulking beast. It doesn't give me the size yet. It's a muscular frame supported by 4 stout legs, which have claws, which are somewhat blunt. Looks like they might have been evolved for growing over rock. At the let's see.
Justin, get a zoom for the video people.
Yes.
It has a large protrusion on its head, which is a cross between antlers and a shell. It's at like the back and head. A pair of thick limbs attached to its lower back area function as an additional pair of legs as needed. But the sharper claws on those appendages are mainly used for tearing through prey. They're very much more the violent ones. Man, I miss how they did it with the Pathfinder thing, where they just clearly said what it looked like. In terms of this, basically, it is a big, green, gross-looking dude with several crests starting at the back of its head. It has horns sprouting on the side of its head and off of its back. It does not look quite as plant-like, but it is definitely a beast of sorts.
It kind of reminds me of the behemoth from the Final Fantasy.
It does very much look like a more reptilian behemoth. Yes. Let's see. Yeah, it looks. They've got some really nasty, vicious-looking teeth that it's bearing at all of you, or I guess it's Seeker at this point. Yeah, we'll go with that.
Cool. I love him. My favorite.
That's what
Can I do a check to see what it might be? Life science, maybe?
I'd allow you to do life science or mysticism.
Okay. Let's see. What's my better one? I think they're both 12. Nope. Life science is 12. 10. So we're going with that one. 28.
I think that's enough based on the check. I'd have to pull it up. I'll say that these creatures, while they're a little, you wouldn't have encountered one. You definitely would not have encountered one. They're like well enough, like a boogeyman on the planet they're from, that I'll say you know what it is. It's called a crest eater. And they are terrifying predators that roam the desert canyons of Kasath, the original homeworld of the Kasathans. And they earned their moniker, Crest Eater, because they like to kill Kasathas and eat the crests like at the back of their head, which helps grow their own crests. It's pretty violent and disgusting.
Pretty brutal, yeah.
There is a lot of information for them here. They occupy a place of fear and reverence in distant Kasathan memory, which again, maybe you heard from folklore Seeker. And I'll skip through that stuff. You rolled enough that you probably know a little bit about it too. It's fairly strong, but with a trained party, which you guys would be considered, you can probably take it. It's known to have venom spit as part of its repertoire as well, so something you may want to be aware of. And also, I'll give this one to you. I don't know if you would know the nitty-gritty of this one. Part of the tradition is that they despite looking reptilian, they're actually more, or have more in common with mammals, in that they actually bear live young and don't lay eggs. Just letting you guys know that that's probably not
Uh-oh.
what was yelling about the eggs.
Oh.
If you look directly to your east, there is another door on the south wall, or the southern wall.
Through that one.
Well, what do you mean you can't get through that one?
I mean, if it uses magic, I probably can't get through that one.
You have
Toss a
all
grenade.
doors. Oh,
No,
use a
we
grenade.
didn't do
Nope,
that.
never mind. Use a grenade. Never mind.
Why was it cold in here?
Because there's literally like frost from the vents being pumped in. It's like someone turned the AC way low, like almost Arctic. This thing doesn't look like it. Like it's got like it's breathing and like steam is coming off of it.
I was gonna say, do I know anything about like weaknesses that it might have?
I don't think it has any. So
Okay.
no.
All right. I call back to the group. My circuits are going like yellow right now. Oh, it's a crust eater, guys. It's not a fun thing to run into.
They're
What is that,
also
like a
magical.
bureaucrat?
Just a
And-
heads up.
Yeah, that's not good either.
My
They're
one
magical.
weakness. Magic.
I don't know if you know this or not, but that is supposed to be Superman's one weakness.
Magic.
Magic, yeah.
Yeah.
So while I'm here, I guess I'll take a shot at it
Eh,
and hope other people go in front of me. So I'm not. Please go in front of me.
I mean,
Alright.
I'm last in the turn order, so
So which are you using? When you say shot, you doing magic missile?
No, I'm taking a shot at it with my.
With your gun.
my
Okay, all right.
gun.
So
Yep.
make your attack.
I haven't had to do this in forever. Let me just remind myself.
Yeah,
what
it's
I
like this
need.
dungeon was specifically designed to screw with spellcasters. Who knew?
Yeah, almost. So yeah, okay. So attack bonus is +6, damage is 1d8 plus 2.
has one spellcaster in the group, has to counter
19, probably not.
Has to
19?
counter it. And which is that, KAC or EAC?
That is for EAC.
You nail it, no
Oh,
problem.
nice. Cool.
I'm a little surprised myself.
Yep. So then, what did I say my damage was? 1d8 plus 2? Yeah. 4 damage.
Piddly
Pretty
4
good.
damage, pings into its flesh, and it hisses and growls and looks mad, bringing it to Zero's turn.
So hearing that, Zero is going to move into the room, and then he's going to move to the farthest he can to the east side of the room, and then he's going to attempt to trick attack and shoot it.
You tricky hobbit, you.
34
It's tricked.
and 19.
For EAC or KAC?
EAC.
Still hitting.
All right.
Didn't.
And this time, instead of making it
Flat-footed.
flat-footed for everybody else, it's going to be off target, so it gets a -2 to its attack rolls.
That's very nice of you.
15 damage.
15 damage. That's actually not that bad. You do like a solid hit, thuds into like its crest, and it like blows a chunk away, but it is still looking pretty okay. What was the total? Was that 15?
Yep.
Next up is Rye.
Let me math. Hold on.
Yeah, it's not like you just had two people with turns before you math.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just
Uh,
updated my macro, so now I don't have to do that again.
yeah, I
Um,
saw it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move here, and I'm
Right
going.
behind
Right-
Seeker for
right
our
be-
podcast audience. Thank you, Chris.
That's actually as far
Thank
as you
you.
can move.
And then I will.
Push him into the room.
I can't use my. Could I use my action as to do my my get 'em, or
Yes.
if it
Yep.
states
So
that
you
it's
can
still
do
good,
your second action as a move action at any
Mhm.
point. So yeah, totally fine.
then I will do that. I will say I will point and not be able to get the words get 'em out, but the idea is there. It's very clear what I'm trying to say.
I like how like the whole like that ability, especially like you inspiring confidence and kind of like directing focus.
Save me.
And you're more of a like, and everyone's like, yeah, all right, fine. Don't want Rye yelling at us later, so let's do.
Who else are we gonna get?
Miller, you're up.
All right. Miller sees Rye run past him. He's like, what world am I in where Rye is running in before I am? So
And then he stops just shy of the door.
shoulders his gun. He's tweaking it while he's running in there.
Tweaking it.
And he kind of steps out into the doorway in front of Seeker, points his gun, and with an overcharge, shoots at him. So it's gonna be this 25.
Hit.
He rolled well today.
Yeah, range damage plus 10 damage. Cold.
All right. Yeah, you see some frost appearing on it, which it's already annoyed enough how cold it is, and you do a steady damage. You're starting to bleed a decent amount, and it's looking a bit staggered there, but not actually staggered. That's just kind of what it looks like. Shut up. All righty then, Brawl, you up?
All right, Brawl is going to, as everybody keeps shuffling by him and getting in this line, he's gonna shuffle by everybody,
Like shove
himself.
Excuse
Yeah,
me, pardon through comment. All right, yeah.
and he gets to the front of the line, and he's going to prepare an attack should the thing come into melee range.
Okay. Yeah, sure, no problem.
I love that. He just, excuse me, pardon me, come on. All right.
Honkering down.
Okay, sure. That makes it the beastie's turn, and it, like a predator out in the wild, stalks around these like tattered machines. Gets close enough where it can reach Brawl, but Brawl can't reach it, and just like lunges over and tries to take a chomp out of you with its bite, because everything that's 10 by 10 has reach, Brawl. Everything. There's no creature that I've seen that in Starfinder that is a large or huge or bigger creature that does not have reach. Cut it out. It attempts to bite you, and if it does hit you, you are going to be sad. That being said, it's trying to bite the tank, so you're probably fine. All right, let's choose a die I haven't used yet because these all stink. I've got a plus 13 to hit. I'll tell you that.
Oh,
I rolled a natural 20. Thank you so much.
Okay,
no!
hold on. Never mind.
Hey, Steve, can you make the monster reroll?
Actually,
can you
that
do
is
that?
not one of the subscriber benefits. It's only to affect player characters because I don't want anyone screwing with my rolls. So what that's going to be is I have to confirm to see that if I'm going to get a critical. I don't think I have a
No, you
critical
don't.
effect. Critical effect. I know what it works, Patrick. You told me once, and I remembered forever.
I was the second person who said no, you don't.
You're
Yeah,
both wrong.
Patrick.
Yell
I
at
hear
him
you.
first,
Yeah.
then yell at me.
All right.
Why are mommy and daddy fighting?
Let me make sure it doesn't have a critical effect.
Because the bald parent's a dick.
Yes, that's also true. No, okay, there is no
Nice.
critical effect, so I will not confirm to crit because Starfinder doesn't care. So it's going to be double the die and bonus. Could you clarify that? I forget.
I think that's correct.
That sucks because it's painful. All right.
Thanks for the reroll, Steve.
Okay, so the die stunk. It's 7, 8, 9, 18 points of damage. Piercing damage is like crunches into your armor with its massive jaws. And you now need to make a fortitude save.
18 damage total.
18 damage total. Yeah, I only
Oh,
rolled
that-
a 2.
that's
on
not
D6.
too bad.
It's not as bad. It has a +7 for like.
If it was anybody else, it'd be devastating. But for me, it's just like,
Yeah,
oh, all right.
However,
18's not that bad.
please fail this fortitude save for me.
13.
That is exactly it. Son of a beast.
Yeah.
Oh.
The acid or venom that is inherent in its fang dribbles over your armor, and you feel like it might have actually done some damage there to your constitution. But you are fine with the DC 13 fortitude save.
Nice.
Oh, never mind.
What?
Nothing. Continue.
Seeker, you're up.
I'm up. All right.
And Brawl
Is
gets
that a
some
computer I
damage.
see over there?
Behind it is a computer. The terminal off to the left is more. Yeah, they're both computers. Yes.
Both computers?
The southern one looks more like it's a research terminal, like an independent, like single terminal, where the one across from you looks like a bigger, more command-oriented feature.
I really want to go to that, but I don't want to get in there at all. So I'm actually gonna just shoot. I'm gonna shoot at him. Hey, with a rifle, unless it's automatic, you can only shoot once, right?
Correct.
Oh man. All right, so I'm gonna take another shot at him.
Well, hold on.
Hmm?
You can make a second attack. Every single person can make a second attack. That's not a feature.
Oh,
anymore.
okay.
It
Yep,
does
you can
have
do a
negative.
full round
Pretty
action. You get
severe.
-4.
Thank you.
-4.
But everyone can do 2. There's like a feat that lets somebody do 3, and I think it's a soldier. Everyone else can always do 2.
Unless
Hmm.
you have the class feature. Like operatives eventually gain 4 attacks.
Oh, 4?
Yeah.
Really? I thought they maxed out at 3. My bad. Maybe soldiers max out at 3, and that's what I was thinking of. I didn't know operatives are dicks. Nah,
You know
that's not
what?
true. I did know.
I'm actually gonna full round cast magic missile using my last battery that I have.
Okay, sure. Well, you already used that today, right? And you only get it once a day, we discovered.
Oh
so,
yes, that's right.
Negatory. You're
Yep.
cheating. Stop it.
Yeah. Thank you for reminding me.
See, Patrick, I remember
Um,
rules once I'm told like at least twice.
Yep.
I don't remember
So-
any.
Well, I'm still gonna full cast magic missile at it because I might as well.
Sure. Make sure you're tracking those spell slots because you're.
Yeah,
dwindling.
I am. I've got 3 left of first level. So, oop. Oh, that didn't. How did that not?
Beep the boobs.
I did beat the boops. I had a thing for it, but then it.
What's
Beep the boop.
Glurgle?
He broke
There we
it.
go. 6.
6 points of magical damage to the beastie. The different iridescent bolts from Seeker.
Oh, hold on. Nope.
It only rolled 1.
That only rolled 1d4. Hold on.
Oh,
let me get rid of
roll at least 2 more.
2d4. There we go. They're each +1, so I'll leave that +3 at the end.
So
at the
1,
front.
2, 3, 4, 5 then?
So I got
Oh,
no, I got 6 + 3, so 9.
9. Okay, all right, I got you. So
Yep.
just another 3. All right. It's looking real messed up. Like it's bleeding heavily, breathing heavily, like more frosty breath is like just oozing out of it. And it's still standing though, making it Zero's turn.
Zero's going to. Is this desk intact?
That particular desk is intact, yes.
All right.
Or it's more of a table than a desk though.
All right. Zero's going to move behind the table and from cover, trick attack and shoot.
You got it. Tricked.
33 and
Attacked. And that'll hit the EAC, yep.
all right. 17 damage.
How does this trick attack kill it?
So lining up the perfect shot, shoots the, would you say the crown of their head?
They've got a crest like at the top of their head kind of going backwards, yeah.
So through the crest and basically into the brain from behind the head.
Yeah.
Just the perfect aim shot. And just it falls down dead quick, clean.
Nice clean kill. You've got 1 dead crest eater, and combat is over, folks.
We sure showed him.
You could almost say they
Did
got
I just hear Rye?
You did. I'm back here where all the action was. I pointed.
I
Help.
go to check this thing out.
I'm pretty sure it's just a beastie and doesn't have anything on it, but let me double check to make sure I didn't give it something. Nah, you guys will get credits for it after, but it doesn't have anything on it. Oh, you know what? What is this? Did I already do this? If you wanted, you might be able to, because the clean was so kill, extract some of the creature's
Somebody had a stroke.
Yeah, the clean was so kill.
Clean was very kill. That was the killest clean I've ever seen cloned.
Oh, that's oh look, space rocks. Everyone. Okay. The kill was so clean that you are able to extract some venom into vials if you'd like.
Can we break off like the horns?
If you want trophies, yeah, you can always do that.
I do want to pick up some vials of venom.
Gonna make like a strength check to see if I can just like. Ugh!
Yeah, sure. I'll let you take 20. You break it off. You're fine.
Oh, okay.
How much?
Because otherwise, I rolled a 2.
How many vials? How many vials do you think we can fill of venom?
That's a big old dude. He only got to use his bite once. I'd give you guys 4 vials. Yeah.
Cool. All right, I'll just kind of put it in here.
They're useful for your special crafting too.
Cool.
Oh, I wonder if we should tell Brawl what Nate said.
What's
I'm
that?
I think
was
I
directed
would.
at Rye.
I think I would anyways, regardless of what Rye says.
Okay.
I wouldn't
Oh,
stop you.
Brawl, just to let you know, in case you didn't think Nate was a bad guy yet, he did say something that kind of alluded to maybe your sister being here.
What did he say?
He said that he had a guest, and that it was a she, and that he had, half digested or something her.
He what?
Yeah, I don't get it either. How did... I don't know. Digested?
He's your family. You explained this to me.
The family? He's not family. I don't know him.
Well, where is this?
Where's what?
Aldo?
Where's this guest? Where is she?
Further into the facility.
My guess is small colon. Small intestine? That's the one.
Again, we're not
Out of character.
entirely
Out
sure.
of character. Out of character.
No, damage is done, Patrick.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna punch you, but you do
No,
get a
was-
look.
That was clearly in my voice.
But Rye has so many voices.
Again, I mean, we can't trust him, so I'm not sure how much of that is true, but that is what he said to us when we tried to open this door.
Well, let's finish searching this room, then let's move on. We gotta
I
go
agree.
faster.
I'm
Guys,
checking out this computer.
I do understand our haste, but we're all looking a little bit beat up. Maybe we might want to just take a quick rest. I'm just kind of
Like 10 minutes or so.
just 10
I'm-
minutes.
I would
The
love an
hologram
8-hour
on
one.
Nate pops up and says, "Man, I really wouldn't recommend that."
Spoop.
Hey Nate, that status we had for the
Who the
facility.
shit is talking to me right now?
Spoop. Spoop. Spoop.
Family show, Spoop. Who the Spoop is talking to me right now?
I gave the name as Rex. He recognized it at one point.
I'm having a hard time seeing you, Rex. Too many people. Yeah, go shoot for Rex.
We had the status for or unlocked the ability to disable the gas. Can we disable whatever is digesting the girl?
Oh, I shouldn't have said that to whomever I'm speaking to. No, it's
Well, if we are able to, I'd like you to do that. If you're just putting on
no,
airs.
you don't understand. That's not a feature of any of the rooms exactly.
It's unfortunate.
Where is this room where this girl is being digested?
I don't like giving freebies out, but could you do me a favor and just give Seeker the middle finger, and then maybe I'll tell you.
I collectively. Yeah,
He
help.
does it.
Okay, all right.
What's that supposed to mean?
I don't know. Do you want my middle fingers?
Stop it.
That sounds painful for you.
Yeah.
What is
Oh.
one?
I'm going to go ahead and say middle fingers are probably on some planet offensive. Also, Earth exists in Starfinder, just not
True.
like it's a real backwater. Yeah, in terms of that, he's like, you know what? Does my digitized heart good to see that. You're like real close. Depending on which door you choose up ahead, only one room away.
Brawl starts making a beeline for the door.
I'm gonna check out this computer.
I'm gonna check out the room. I can't roll above anything. So.
Yikes!
Okay.
You are the new Brawl.
23 for searching the room. Probably the table.
Yeah, I was also going to do the same. 21.
But because he rolled better, he sees it first. There's
Yep.
another one of those ripped up journal pages on the table. And I'm going to paste that into our Hangouts. If I could have Michael read this for me. It is labeled Journal Day 100. And as a reminder, this looks like to be the same page torn out of the Journal of Research Officer Gilbert Pentecost.
100 days of this madness. Nate tasks are mostly too dangerous to do at this point, or too cruel. So we're getting bits just by performing our duties and trying to one-up each other. The test subjects have been coming along well enough. We've got some test batches of serum good to go, which should make even the most violent creatures more docile. That's the hope anyways. It'll take years of testing until we get exactly what we're looking for. These things are all mean, but from so many different ecosystems that there won't be a single solution for all of them. I did notice something though, that no one has mentioned all the creatures are native to different packed world planets, every single one. And when the one subject died, they brought in a different one from the same planet. Why would the Border Space Union need this for creatures only found in pack worlds?
And that's the end of the entry. Otherwise, on the table, you are around the room, I will say, you guys managed to find.
Yeah, what is this little motor I'm looking at?
Let me pull up.
Motor, poking a motor.
That is actually like an engineering table. There's like bits of pieces of like metal and things like that. Looks like it was at one point used as like a little engineering station, and probably what the two smash tables also were used for, like your high-tech 3D printer / where you might like have like a vice grip for working on machinery. This was like a machine tool lab kind of thing.
Gotcha.
In terms of any loot in the room, under one of the terminals, there is a hacking toolkit, or a toolkit hacking kit is what it's called. A semi-precious gem, which is apparently on it's level 4, if that helps, and a spacesuit. That's all it says. That's all you guys got in this room.
I'm hacking into that computer. I got 24.
As you try to hack into that computer, I assume you mean the one in the south of the room?
Nope, the one in the north of the room.
The hologram of Nate fills up the screen and says, I think that one's going to be over my dead body, bro.
That can be arranged, apparently.
Oh shit!
I really look forward to seeing you all try. Especially since I feel like the hologram pretends to sniff. Sounds like you're running low on magic. Be a shame if you ran into something in the next room.
You didn't get any hugs when you were made, did you?
Well, actually, Nat 5 wasn't so bad. We call him Nats.
Makes sense.
As Brawl inspects the door to get out of the room to the south, it is code blue.
Guess who doesn't have enough magic to do that one? This guy.
I have another grenade.
Me too.
Did we try the other computer?
Do you got anything to open the door, Rye?
Yeah, an idea. We use the bits.
Zero's
this
going to
point-
access the other computer.
Give me a computer's check. Nate does not pop up on the screen. From the other screen, he's like, hey, don't look at that one. That's a personal terminal. There's personal things on there. Rude.
Did you clear your history? Did you clear your history?
Not mine.
Zero. Check his history.
15. I rolled a 2.
Yeah, you do not get access to the computer, and you set off one of the security triggers, which simply says, you have reached the personal terminal of Gilbert Pentecost, and any further attempts to gain illegal access or unauthorized access will cause data deletion, as per BSU Security Protocol X1X1234. As I write that down.
I'm trying anyway.
X1, X1, 2, 3, 4.
Before
Hack
he
it away!
tries,
Hack it, give me
before
the
he
computer
tries,
check.
I stop him.
No, well,
I'm standing
yeah.
right there.
I don't see your. Oh, you're on. He's on top of you. All right. As you slap.
I
fight over
am
the
trained.
keyboard, what's the discussion?
if we're gonna do this, wait for Miller and Seeker.
Hello.
I'm right here.
So
Okay.
what do I hit the enter button? And am I on enter in
As
space?
you try and type away and break through this code, they give you pointers looking over your shoulder like backseat drivers. Every one of them rolls and has to be a DC 10 to give you +2.
I automatically.
Miller's giving you
Yeah,
+2.
we all give him. We
So you
can't fail.
got +6, and now it is you. What's your computer's check, Rye?
So does this thing run on
Sposs.
God, I hate
Spindos.
everything.
Phoenix.
It's a spapple.
Macintosh.
It's a spapple.
Ooh, wow.
I don't
Uh,
as I'm typing in and people start to point, I'm like, yeah.
I played
got
a computer hacker once.
You see my high score on lasers and liches or liches and lasers? I always get that wrong.
I forget now too.
Which
As
is
you wave
lazy.
them away, you successfully hack into the computer, and there's not much on it. It looks like it's a personal terminal, but as you found out in one of the earlier journals, Gilbert was actually a little paranoid as to what Nate could see. Apparently, can't directly access this terminal, but the researcher did not know it. What you do find in there are a list of the test subjects they were working on, which I will give you the only other one that you haven't seen in a bit. You see a list of researchers that are listed, and you have, let me see what I have here. There's Gilbert Pentecost. There was the dude he ate, whose name I can't remember. Where is it? Oh, Hildebrand. Oh, sorry, Hildebrand. There is a being by the name of Carvey that you haven't heard of, and then there was a pending arrival of a research officer, Sally. I don't remember if I gave you guys Sally's last name from the Ouroboros Pirates, but it's the same. It's the same elf.
Where's Carvey Dent?
You have not seen, oh, and then there's a Kasathan name on there, which we'll call I didn't have a fourth name on here. I don't know why. Palparet. Palparet the Kasatha. You passed over Palparet's corpse in the last room. Oh, and the last thing that they were researching, so you see like the Electrovore and the Kasaric and the Crest Eater, and the other thing is called a Blood Brother. Notes on it say that it is a native creature to Verces. It is a very large creature, in fact, larger than any you've encountered in this facility. They are known to be partially magic. Also, the key feature, which even if Brawl doesn't chime in here, is that they're actually known to like ingest things and then eat them slowly over some time.
Brawl is on the other side of the room. He has no idea what they're seeing on the terminal.
Oh, gotcha.
You hear me say, "Open the door."
I'm
It'll
trying
be
to see if I.
fine.
Yeah, I'll leave it at that. It's general information, and if we can go for more, we'll go for that.
So there's no like map.
I guess I'd be willing to give you guys a map there. Sure, yeah, maybe he mapped out. He had like a little map to like to figure out how to go to. Yeah, let me do that. I'm going to reveal not the areas because I don't have a way to do Fog of War really well, but I will reveal the walls for you guys for the rest of the mappable dungeon. So bear with me as they slowly come into view in roll 20.
Hey guys, I did that
Right.
by myself.
You hear a boom as Brawl has opened up another door with the grenade.
That one grenade is not enough. It dents the door inward, but this door doesn't seem to be quite as weak as the first door you encountered. A second grenade seems like it would probably work.
You hear from the computer, "Bro, I said we need those.
But
Part of that, don't you get it?"
But we know that there's a big creature over there. Maybe we can get a good weapon. I have a lot of these grenades.
Do what you gotta do.
The mapping
Listen
kind of
to me as
trails
we're
off
gonna start.
there. You see that there's apparently 2 more rooms past a short hallway. And I will say that it does seem like the data is corrupted further south than that.
Too lazy to reveal whole map? I'm
Um,
kidding. Joke.
I just don't have a good way with Roll20 to reveal what I would like to reveal, unfortunately.
It was a joke.
Your jokes are bad.
You're a bad joke.
And you should feel bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should.
What do you think, guys?
You
I
chucking
mean,
a second grenade?
I have 10 grenades on me.
I got 3 myself. I'm
Great,
probably
let's
not
hope
going to
we
use them
have
in.
less than 6 doors.
I have.
So I mean, we can.
I have 9.
I go to one of the comms and I call up Nate.
He pops up at the door and says, "Yo, what up?"
So, question for you, Nate. If I did pay for one of these weapons, can you tell me what it is before I get it?
Where is the fun in that?
Oh, I mean, how do
I
know
will
what
say it is
starts
not
through?
randomly generated. I'll allow you to browse the catalog after you pay.
I would
Do
like
the
to do a
weapons
sense
come-
motive.
Do the
He did
weapons come with
say-
the ammunition.
I would
You
like,
you can try the sense motive, sure.
thank
He
you.
did say it would be pretty high level relative to what's on the planet.
28.
Based on past interactions, Nate has not lied to you once, and you don't see anything that kind of makes you seem like this is a different line of inquiry.
Okie dokie.
I mean, we do need those 5 bits for the research and development information.
5 more bits.
Yeah.
What was remind me out of character? Was that a thing that we were after? No, right?
No. You guys were sent to do recon, save the girl, and possibly destroy the facility, I think is what the hope was.
I'm super down for destroying it.
If you can
Okay.
get information though, it would, and you would know this, but also I'm sure it would have been kind of like put in your head. It would actually really benefit the resistance movement.
How many people still have to shoot Seeker?
Well, I'm
I
disqualified.
have to punch Seeker for potentially 30 damage.
You can
Uh,
also,
And I'm pretty sure we can no longer pull punches either.
That's correct. Nate whispers.
I kind of want to see these weapons. I have 10 bombs on me.
Well, what were our options again?
At the 20 credit level, I will give you security unlock for all doors in the facility. I will give you access to a weapon that is higher than the market you would currently have access to. And I forget the third thing. Hold on.
The research and development stuff. I know.
No,
R&D
that's
stuff.
25. You're
Oh.
right. Also, if you really wanted, you could get schematics, but it looks like somebody already got that.
how much for the whole kit and caboodle? If we buy everything, what's the discount? What do you need me to do? Spit in Seeker's hair? Spit in Seeker's food? Spit on Seeker?
I'm a little bit past spitting. I'd be willing to maybe cut you a deal, but I don't think you guys could get enough bits for it. If you wanted to kill Seeker, I'd give you everything you wanted, though.
Question: why do you want to kill me?
Do you want to have this discussion in front of all of your little friends?
Kinda.
Brawl
I mean,
rolls another grenade to the door that he was trying to open.
There you go.
It explodes and the door flies off of its hinges, revealing another hallway to the south, goes about 15 feet down for turning eastward. The cold is starting to permeate a little bit more throughout this hallway. It looks like it's getting like frostier and frostier.
What do you think, folks?
Well, might as well.
Get your weapon.
Never listened to me before. Why start now?
All right, here's my bits. What are my weapons?
So shops normally give you access to +2 your character level weapons. He's gonna give you +3. It's not that much, but it's free.
Oh, yes, it is a lot.
It'll 3D print or whatever any weapon you need from that terminal that's not damaged from the Crest Eater. And you guys didn't drop any grenades on it, which is nice. Any like I don't care what weapon it is, I don't care what brand it is, he'll be able to generate it. And yeah, so you look through that while I guess everyone else figures out what they're going on.
He'll
Is
materialize
the
it.
weapon really that much better than getting the R&D information? I mean, then again, I'm sure that I
It's
wouldn't-
already spent. So
Yeah.
A level 8
I wouldn't
weapon at
like
this level is pretty
what it would
ridiculous.
cost.
Yeah, it's not a bad thing. It's just not like stupidly stronger, but it is like
Yeah.
the benefit is it's also free, and
Mhm.
I won't give you any kind of like planetary restrictions. But so while you're looking that up, what's everyone else doing? Because you still have this hallway to traverse.
going down the hallway.
Glad
Good thing you
clarified.
finished that sentence.
Not good thing he finished, Patrick.
That
I said what I
sentence.
said.
You
Got to
met.
make sure everybody finishes.
You
Got to
met
be
with-
respectful.
Stop it. 25 feet away, 2 doors. One going southward, one going further east.
All right. Brawl's gonna
We
throw
already have this
another grenade.
Before he does that, we have the schematics for the base, right?
You have schematics that seem to be somewhat corrupted towards the very south, but yeah, you got the schematics.
So what's to the east on the schematics?
Oh, you're right. You want room names. That's a good call. I'm sorry about that. Going east, you have what is it considered a rec room, which may seem odd that it's behind several doors of security, but Nate's a dick. Yeah, it's the only rec room in the entire facility. So it's called Rec and Entertainment. Towards the south, the southern door is the medical facility.
You could blow both of those doors open at the same time.
That's what I was thinking.
I'd probably allow it. Yeah, you know what? I would allow it. Yeah, let's blow up both doors at the same time.
Especially
That's
because there's
never-
bad stuff behind both doors.
That's never gone bad for you guys before
No.
opening 2
Yeah.
doors at once. You guys clearly love your CRPGs. It's always great to expand more of the map all at once. Never triggers bad things.
Yep.
I like it.
I mean,
Uh,
only brawls in the hallway.
So I'm going to step forward about 5 feet, which puts me out of sight from the rest of the party, and then I'm gonna throw a grenade at the doors.
I'm gonna make you roll for this one to see if you're
Yup.
able to like hit the specific corner you're trying for. It's still just a 5. Yeah, you're fine. The first grenade blows them out and dents two of both the doors. Doesn't quite bring either open though.
Anybody gonna do anything before I throw
Yeah, as
my?
you guys hear like a reverberating through the hallway out into the room you guys are in.
Oh, go for it.
Same thing as before. I would move up to the corner and get ready to
Yeah, I guess I'll move a little closer.
shoot anything that looks hostile.
All right, I'm gonna take that liberally. Don't worry.
Oh no!
Well, we didn't get a physical description of the blood thing, right?
No, it was just text. And you didn't tell Brawl
Yeah.
about it, and it's too late to do so.
Yep. Here it goes. Still made it.
Yeah, still made it.
Barely.
Both doors are blown open. And I'm gonna have you guys roll for initiative. And you don't see that far into the rooms though.
Oh, I'm rolling like Brawl again.
I'm rolling pretty brawlish tonight too, I think. What is this thing's initiative? Probably also, well, not as bad, but it's still not good.
That is all of my grenades that I received from the little hideout there. By the way.
Who rolled first? Was it Brawl? No,
Yeah.
that's for your
No,
grenade
I
roll.
did.
Oh, there you are. So
0.
yours was a 6.
Yep.
0 rolled first.
0 is a 29, which is pretty high. Looks like it's the highest. Next up is going to be Rye again. Okay. And then Miller, Seeker, something else, and then Brawl will go. Okay, yep, I got your order. We're locked in. And so the doors are both enough off of their hinges that you can just push them out of the way. What you are seeing, Zero and Brawl, eastward, it's a room that there is just constant cold air and frost billowing out, and some of the edges of the room seem to be frosted. You don't see anything actually in the room yet because you only have like a line of sight on the southern wall of the room, and it continues further north. Similarly, the southern room, you only see the edge of it. It is a similarly frosted room. It seems like this is where all of the cold is being focused.
All right.
And sorry, Zero's up first.
Miller's made his choice.
So Zero's going to move up to about right here, and then I'm going to activate my stealth field.
All right. And what you see here, I will give it to you a little bit better. Let's see. You won't see into the northern room yet, or I should say the eastern room going around the north corner because you're not quite there. But you do get to see all of the medical facility, which is a decently sized room. It's about 45 feet by 35 feet. The southern wall has 2 doors that did not appear on your schematics. And before you get to the doors, there is a very large creature blocking the way. It is the blood brother, which you guys can quite tell. It's considered huge, which means that it takes up 15 feet by 15 feet worth of squares. I'm trying to see if I can get. And they are known for hunting smaller creatures, their vital essences. They measure over 15 feet tall and 11 feet long. It looks like a millipede or some other armored worm-like arthropod from the waist down. Its upper half resembles that of a muscular humanoid with a set of bony appendages protruding from a cavity in its chest. This ersatz rib cage can open like a fanged mouth, and when a blood brother places captured prey within it, the bones clamp down on the creature, while the walls of the enclosure exude thin, tendrilless suckers, which is actually how it looks right now. And you can kind of see a small, furry form tucked in this large creature's chest cavity.
The only other thing I would do is make a stealth check and stay still.
Go for it. Good luck.
43.
What do I have to roll? Perception?
Yeah, you got to beat a 43 though.
I don't think it can. Certainly not with an 8 on the die. No. So you like shimmer out of view, and for the most part, it does not actually react to your presence. It's looking suspiciously at the blown up doors. It kind of like moves on its disgustingly millipede-like hindquarters, but it doesn't actually approach. It does have 2 humanoid arms attached to this kind of bony rib cage, and its head is just really kind of gross looking. It kind of seems like it'll just go into this giant maw in its chest and stomach. And that is Zero's turn, bringing us to Rye, the
and
actual
I'm
hero.
going to immediately actually quietly, so that hopefully it won't hear me. Everybody in here now, especially you, Brawl.
You were sneaky enough that you can totally do that, yeah.
Why me?
You're not quite as sneaky. It's good. It looks right at the doorway.
We need to hurry.
I'm gonna delay my turn until after Miller.
Okie dokie. Miller, you're up.
Okay.
First, what'd you buy?
I bought a Red Star plasma cannon. This thing is effing huge.
So now you are Rocket.
Rocket, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you
Actually,
have,
I did contemplate actually getting a legit rocket launcher or grenade launcher.
do you have proficiency in that?
Oh yeah, it's heavy weapons.
It is
Yeah.
unwieldy. Just a reminder.
Meaning I can't take a full round attack to 2 shots.
Correct. Yeah, damage looks pretty good. I don't know what it means by explode 5-foot special, but I'm sure that's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I just have to not get a crit.
All right. Sure. Yeah. So you come around the corner with this giant plasma cannon.
All right, guys, I got this.
I just picture Ratchet and Clank from the cover of I
Pretty
think
much.
it's Up Your Arsenal. It's just like, okay, let's go.
And I just want to put this image into Brawl's head. If you critically fail, you're going to be punching your sister.
Steviathan wants to remind you that Brawl and Zero still have advantage and a reroll. I guess Steve, how are you giving both of them advantage?
I think
Yeah.
one has advantage, the other one has reroll.
I have advantage. Zero has a reroll.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. Thank you for clarifying.
I am moving into the hallway, and I'm going to use my standard action to turn on my energy shield.
Okay, probably a good time for it. After Miller is Rye because he delayed his action.
Damn it, that didn't do anything for me.
Delay again.
I'm just gonna move to this spot here and chill.
Okie dokes,
What
chilling.
spot where?
So he moves down the
Oh,
hallways.
screw it.
Thank you.
Oh,
In between Miller and Zero.
Yeah, even if I
Actually,
move
do
into
you
the room,
even
I
know
can't do
I'm-
anything.
Do you even know I'm there? You don't.
Who?
Yeah, you have no clue I'm right in front of you.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can.
but-
He's invisible. So
oh.
are you going to the front of the line? Is what he's asking.
Yeah, I'm going to
In front of Miller.
basically an open spot. But even if that spot were empty, I wouldn't move there because then I'm just that much closer. I can't enter into the room and do anything. So actually, I can do this.
You run past. Okay.
I want to see what's in this room.
Make a. You know what? 0. Make a reflex save.
Okay. $23.
That's enough. You manage. You hear him coming up behind you just enough that you like sidle out of the way against the wall. Otherwise, he would have bumped into you, and I might have made it take away your invisibility. So no,
It
you're good.
doesn't ever disappear.
Yeah,
Unless he attacks.
No.
Oh. Well,
Again, something runs into you. I might have made you have to reroll stealth, so it gets a chance because you're gonna be all shimmery as it bumps into you.
You might be
No, that
invisible,
makes
but
sense.
you might hit a wall.
If I'm not actively staying still, it really has no effect.
What do you
Anyway,
mean?
what do I see in this room?
Once I
Right.
start moving or taking any actions, it can tell where I am. I'm just mostly like shimmering in that spot.
Yeah, I'm saying he would have bumped you and jostled you. It's fine. Not gonna worry about it.
Yep, moving on. What do I see in this room?
I'm getting there, Patrick. Shut your mouth.
What does he see in the room, though?
A pile of dead Yosoki.
I'm okay with that. I'm not a Yosoki.
In this room, which used to be a communal area, it has been turned into a corpse refrigeration unit. Throughout the room, there's a myriad of dead corpses just laying all over the place towards the back wall and piled almost ceiling high. There are many, many Yosoki, as well as other, although less frequently, humanoids, including humans, Kasathans, Lashunta. They all are wearing beat up, torn clothing. No insignias to speak of. If you had to guess, and I'll give this to Rye because it's kind of his thing, they look like they were probably locals.
I vomit.
Yeah, they're not in a good way. These guys were all brought here dead and refrigerated, and
Oh, no, they're-
they are showing a lot of wounds from crushed appendages, limbs like having been completely removed, but still thrown into the refrigerating unit, crushed bones, exposed, all sorts of grossness.
yeah, there's vomit on the floor already.
And
Mom,
I
so
there's
will.
vomit on it. Damn it.
I will circle the area where the gore is kind of so that we have an idea. Let's do red for yucky. And circle. It takes up the northern half of that's not drawing how I wanted it to, but that's fine. Sure. Sure. There. That thing. That's what I wanted. Exactly.
Over the comms is just it's not good, guys. It's very not good.
I wish I could fade that, but apparently I can't.
You can just circle the area.
I tried that and it filled it in, but I'm sure I just forgot I put an inner barrier or something like that. Let's do
I got you. Boom.
not the color I wanted, but I'll allow
This
it.
area.
Yeah, it's the top half of the room is just littered with corpses. Rye,
Christ.
give me I'll call it a perception check.
Me?
Yeah,
Perception?
yeah.
26.
Not perception might not be the right one for it, but I'm going to say that you notice these bodies and you probably kind of attach it to something in the back of your mind where it's been brought up like, how are these creatures being fed? And
It's us. It's the people.
it's not Soylent Green.
Damn it.
It's just yeah. It's,
Bow.
these bodies are brought in and are being used to feed the livestock. Since whatever happened to the cow, bovine-like creatures, these are the replacement meals.
Gross.
All right, after Rye.
I convey that over the. I convey my suspicions.
Okay, Seeker, you are next.
I'm just gonna move a couple steps up into the hallway next to Brawl.
We cuddling?
Yeah.
Guess I need to see what this creature can do then.
We're making a brawl sandwich.
Yeah. Well, it is also almost time, by the way, and I am like this close to like throwing up right now. So just letting you know that.
You know what?
I I already
So-
did. Join me, so I'm not the only one.
Let's get through this round of combat because it is the creature, then brawl, and then we can call it. And in terms of what this thing can do, I want to make sure it has reach before it moves up. Because if it doesn't have reach, I won't. It does because it's a big creature.
It would be the best of cliffhangers to end on my turn too.
It's going to slither its way. It saw Rye blitz past the hallway, and it's going to slither its way. I'm going to count it like Chris did now because that's the cool thing. Yeah, it's fine. It's going to get up there, and it's going to.
Oh my god!
That has like a 60-foot move. That's
Oh,
ridiculous.
did I move it too far?
Well, each
No.
5-foot square counts, right?
10.
Yeah.
No, because it's moving. So this is 5, 10, 15, 20. It moves diagonal, which is for a large creature. This is 25 because it still counts for half. 30. I thought it had 40, but let me double check its speed. No, I'm sorry, it is 30. You are right. So it stops there. But that's enough. It's slithering towards the door, and it looks like it's coiling in on its tail, ready to pounce. And Brawl, now it's your turn.
All right. So, still unbeknownst to Brawl that this is in fact what we are encountering, he goes up to where the doors are, and then
Yep.
sees the thing. Should I make a perception as to what is trapped within?
No, I'm gonna say not only like because you're close enough now. This thing is looming over this doorway. That it could fit in with difficulty, but it wouldn't be combat worthy. It's looming over. You see, like right at its chest cavity, which is clamped down on the form of a furry Yosoki with colorations close to your sister, which moreover sends a shocking, searing pain through your mind as you remember a very similar setup when another small, furry creature years ago was tucked in such a creature's chest with similar coloring.
All right. For how this turn plays out, during my move action, this isn't completing my move action, but I get to the two doors.
Mm-hmm.
I see the creature. I go, why did it have to be one of these things? I hate these things! You killed Reggie! And then he finishes his move by moving in on the creature, and he attacks. And it's probably not gonna hit, but I've got advantage if this doesn't hit.
That definitely does not hit.
I've got advantage.
Oh man.
That doesn't hit. It also, as you're like swinging wildly and missing, it does get its attack of opportunity for you closing in. So let's see if this thing does anything worse.
Oh, hold up.
Yes.
Now I got it. Remember, Nick, when I said that I was gonna make you go prone a lot?
Yeah.
I shout out, "Watch out!" And you get +4 to your AC before the attack roll. Very specific. It's before the attack roll.
Yep.
If regardless of the end result, you're prone.
Yep.
That's fine, actually. That's perfectly fine.
Moxie. It's not fine.
You get
'Cause
that
that's
as a
for-
free action.
You're talking about
Prone sucks for melee.
yeah, I was gonna say, is that for
No,
range
but
are
it's
you talking
on
about?
his turn, so he gets up for free.
Well,
is
no,
what
I'm
he's saying.
saying if you're getting up from prone.
Oh, because they're Yosoki.
But you get bonuses for attacking prone, right?
Correct.
In melee, but in
Correct.
ranged you take negatives.
Correct.
Either way, that's what I do.
Thanks, Pat.
So we're screwing up the order of this a little bit to make it a little bit more cinematic because technically the attack of opportunity would have come first, which would have put you prone, which means you wouldn't be attacking.
No, well, no. So it's a my watch out is a reaction.
Mm-hmm.
I
Well, we're doing it out of order because
Oh.
Brawl attacked as he walked into the room instead of giving me my attack of opportunity. That's why. It's not your fault.
Oh,
That's all.
okay.
You did nothing wrong. So yeah, I'll give him the +4 to AC, which is probably good. 'cause
Me
it's
just
still-
walking. Oh, because reach. Right.
Yep.
Also, it had readied an action to attack as well.
Gotcha.
But yeah, reach again. You're getting stuck on it. It is. Oh, that's a lot. My math's not good. That is
yeah, technically-
32 KAC.
Ouch.
Oh,
You
that's
got +4.
that's a definitely gonna hit.
And you're prone.
Are you attacking twice too?
No.
Why would
Well,
it attack twice?
Attack of opportunity and the ready to action.
That's not how it works. The ready to action would have taken precedence and would have happened, and it would have blocked off the attack of opportunity, which is fine. We just did it in a little bit of order because we want to get to the end of this because it is 10:30. The damage for this is going to actually be unpleasant. So it rolls. Let's do the first two.
That sounds like a lot.
That's going to be 19 points of bludgeoning damage plus. Well, actually, I don't know if that one works. Hold, let me make sure that that's.
We did rest for the 10 minutes, right? Or did we
No,
not do?
you
No.
did not.
Okay.
Because your sister's inside this thing getting
Yeah,
eaten.
this is
You're
gonna
the
be...
one that said no.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You know what? I could actually right now try and suck you into the ribcage prison and swap you for your sister.
Can ya?
Force a creature into its ribcage. Oh God! Can you actually stop it? Oh no! I get the opportunity to grapple you. Actually, you know what? I am going to take the opportunity to grapple. You take another 6 points of crushing damage as it grabs.
Okay, so this is 25 total right now.
Yes. And then it's going to attempt to grab, which we need to do the rules for grappling really quickly, Christopher, because it doesn't tell me.
A strength and opposed strength check.
Is that what it is?
That's what it was for 5e anyway. I'm not sure if that's what it is for Starfinder.
Oh, I'm sorry. That wasn't crushing. It was a 1d6 cold damage because its body exudes a permanent frost. So you took 6 points cold damage. It wasn't crushing. Sorry. The C confused me. And all right. So for the grapple.
Grapple. All right, so it's gonna be everything. It's KAC plus 8. So he does a melee. The enemy does a melee attack roll against the opponent's KAC plus 8.
So
is it like a slam melee, or is it like I just make a new melee check with the strength?
It says for each maneuver, choose an opponent within your reach, including your weapons reach, if applicable. Then make a melee attack roll against the opponent's KAC plus 8.
So you have to beat a 33.
All right. I don't know if it takes into the slam effect or not. I mean, slam is plus 18 to hit. And it rolled an 18. So I'm going to go ahead and say you're also grappled.
Yeah, sounds like it.
And if a blood brother begins its turn grappling a creature that is large or smaller, it can attempt a grapple combat maneuver, another one, as a standard action to transfer the creature into its ribcage prison. As its turn just passed, it doesn't get to, but we'll come to that next time. So right now what happens is you go prone, like mid-dive as Rye's yelling at you after you've already swung at it, and it just lands on top of you, and then when it comes back up from the ground, you're crushing its hands, facing its slightly ajar rib cage, and you're coming almost face to face with your unconscious sister. And the creature is trying to decide if it's going to eat you or keep working on its meal. And that's where we're going to end tonight's episode of Never Split the Party's mostly harmful Starfinder campaign. Until next time, folks, remember, never split the party.
Yeah, Brawl.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
God damn it,
Brawl.
bro.
Brawl this time, for sure.
And now we're going to jump